So, yeah, I find this story rather disturbing, y'all. Are both being charged for helping this young lady escape prosecution for killing another young woman. Let's listen to this story and I'll be back with the rest of my commentary.
Alleged killer.
We're asking for the public's help in locating and apprehending an Ashinay Horton Starks. She's a 23-year-old black female. She's about 5'7" to 120 to 150 pounds.
Starks is wanted for the June fatal shooting of Johnice Clark.
She was a mother. She was a sister. She was a daughter. She was a friend. If anybody could just step forward.
Police say Clark was gunned down by the suspect after a disagreement at a pool party in Warren over the summer.
Some of us, like myself, moved here to change a lifestyle. Y'all got to quit this senseless killing.
Police recently arrested two people in this case, Ashinay's mother, Shakira Starks, for hiding her daughter's vehicle, and the suspect's cousin, Martise Zorn, also arrested. Both have been charged with tampering with evidence, which is a 10-year felony. Shakira is being held on $1 million bond. Zorn is out on bond and being monitored by a tether as she awaits her next court date. Now the victim's family says it's time to arrest the person who pulled the trigger.
Johnice had two daughters. Can y'all imagine? Look at y'allself. Look at them little kids. And look at that loved one that y'all hiding out.
Police say the suspect might have altered her appearance.
She specializes in cosmetology and also making wigs, so she may be able to change her appearance.
As the search for the suspect continues, the family says justice will prevail.
Justice will be served, and it should be served the right way. We here today because we want justice the right way. We don't want nobody to take no more lives.
Crime Stoppers is offering a monetary reward for information leading to an arrest.
There's someone out there that obviously knows where the shooter's at, where the suspect's at. We want to locate that suspect within the next few hours.
In Warren, Ingrid Kelly, Fox 2 News.
So, on or around back in June of 2021, a young lady by the name of Johnice Clark was at a pool party, and outside of the pool party, she suffered a fatal shooting at the hands of Ashinay Horton Starks. Ashinay has been on the run, and police are looking for your help. She's 23 years old, described as 5 feet 7 inches and about 120 pounds. Starks is wanted for the fatal shooting of Johnice Clark last June outside of a party in Warren, Michigan. Police say Starks might have altered her appearance, going on to say that she's a cosmetologist and also she specializes in making wigs, so she has the ability to change her appearance if she wants, says Deputy Corporal Mark Pazek, and he's a part of the Warren Police Department. Johnice was a mother. She was a sister, she was a daughter, and friend. If anyone can help, please step forward, says Shariana Buckner, Clark's sister. Police say Clark was gunned down by the Starks after an argument at a summer pool party. Now, what that argument was, I do not know, guys. Reports haven't said anything. However, Marshawn McNair, her mother, says some of us moved here, like myself, for a change of lifestyle. Y'all gotta stop the senseless killing. She's a mother of 2, and police recently arrested 2 people in the case. Ashinay Horton Starks' mother, Shakira Starks, for hiding her daughter's vehicle, and the suspect's cousin, Martise Zorn, was also arrested. Now, both of these ladies are charged with tampering with evidence, which is a 10-year felony. and the mother is being held on $1 million bond, while the cousin, Zorn, is out on bond and being monitored by a tether until her next court date. Now, these ladies both deserve exactly what they have coming to them. It's not right to hide. I mean, just don't get involved. Don't try to cover it up. If you have family out here and they're actually killing people, who are you to take the car and hide it? And who are you to interfere with now a homicide? So you can't expect to hide a suspect's car, get involved with the alleged shooting, and somehow think you're not going to go to prison or, pay for the crime you just committed. Now, the victim's family says it's time to arrest the person who pulled the trigger. Johnice had 2 daughters. Can y'all imagine? Look at yourself. Look at those kids, her mother said. And it's hard on anybody. Let me tell you something, people. Parents, when you get to our age, children, when your parents get to a certain age, they raised you, you're out on your own, the kids are grown. We get into this second life, this second wind, this second youth, this life where we don't have responsibility like we did when you were younger and when we were raising you in the family and everything like that. So for something tragic like this to happen on anybody, to anybody, the children have to be raised. The children have to be raised by somebody. And if the father isn't in the picture, 9 times out of 10, it becomes the paternal grandmother's responsibility or duty as a grandmother to step in and take the children. And that could put a burden on most people, especially, I don't know the mother's situation, but I'm just speaking in general. When we live alone, we don't have the children, grandkids come over every now and then, you got life to yourself, and then all of a sudden something happened, you have to step in and make changes. So it's a hard situation for everybody involved. Basically, what I'm trying to say, no one should have to die, y'all. That's just point blank. Period. Beyond the Bullet, meet Johnice. Beyond the Bullet, let me introduce you to Johnice Clark, whose life was taken by Ashinay Horton Starks. 23-year-old young lady, described to be 5 feet 7 inches, about 120, 150 pounds. Soaking wet, probably. Ain't big enough to hold her own weight up, trying to hold the weight up of a gun. And the weight of somebody else's life on her hands now, because she has shed blood on her hands. And that's one thing God says he hates in the Bible. So I don't know if these people are believers, Christians or not, but I have to keep using these situations to speak life into it. And hopefully you guys will catch on, right? And we can, make something of this channel going forward. So let's see. Crime Stoppers is offering a monetary reward for information leading to an arrest. Anyone with information is urged to call 1-800-SPEAK-UP. That's 1-800-SPEAK-UP, where you will remain anonymous, or call the Police Department at 586-574-4737. And with that being said, all right, guys, shalom, and let me know what you think about the Warren murder suspect who may have altered her appearance after shooting Johnice Starks outside of a pool party back in June 2021, and the police are now looking for this suspect, Ashinay Horton Starks, a 23-year-old wanted for fatally shooting Johnice Starks. This has been Beyond the Bullet, episode 6. And here we like to say, if you save a soul, you save a life. And with that being said, shalom, everybody.